Hello guys, and welcome back to Trailer Talk. Today I will be going over episode 2 of my pre-write for Daredevil Born Again Season 2. So if you haven't checked out episode 1, I would recommend checking that out first. But yeah, without further ado, let's get right into episode 2. Daredevil and Bullseye face off in Fogwell's gym as the task force attempts to separate them. Suddenly, Cole North holds a gun to them, which makes them stop their tussle and run away. For a brief minute, Daredevil and Bullseye team up on the task force, but Matt must make the choice to leave Bullseye behind once Cole has him pinned down. Matt gets away and Poindexter is taken. At an airport, New York's Governor Natalia Volek walks out, where she is greeted by Fisk. Mrs. Volek, welcome back from your meeting with the UN. I'm sure we have a lot to discuss. Yes, we do, Mr. Fisk. You have turned my city into a war zone. I'm going to do everything I can to strip you of your power. I look forward to our meeting. Natalia walks away. Angela sits opposite Heather in a therapist's office. So, Angela, how are you feeling? Just great, Miss Glenn. My uncle was murdered by bastard cops, and people on my street are being antagonized by the task force. The same one that killed my uncle. Angela, Mayor Fisk has put his trust in the task force. Of course you're defending Mayor Fisk. He's a good man. Now, Angela, unfortunately, this will be our last appointment, as my duties to our government, to Fisk, you mean. You're just like him. You don't care about the people in the city. Angela storms out, clutching the white tiger necklace. At his home, Cherry opens his emails to see an offer to join the anti-vigilante task force. A beaten-up Matt sits in a pizza shop in the early morning when suddenly Kate Bishop comes in with her dog Lucky. She gives him a slice of pizza. So, Mr. Murdoch, pitch it to me. Well, us vigilantes are in a hotspot right now with the task force. So, I'm thinking we band together, show Fisk what we're made of, and change the court of public opinion. And save my stepdad. Okay, well, who have you got so far? Well, myself, a couple cops, and a reporter. Oh my god, don't you know Spider-Man? That guy should be on fraud watch. How about Punisher? Are you sure you want to go down that road? He can be pretty angsty. Better than my dog. Karen anxiously waits in a coffee shop when suddenly BB Urick comes in. Karen Page? BB Urick? You're the one from Reddit. Yes, but talk quieter. BB, I knew your uncle very well. He was the greatest man I ever met. I don't know if you know, but Fisk killed him. That's why I'm doing this, bringing that son of a bitch down from the inside. Okay, so tell me everything you know. A mask-wearing vigilante calling herself Finesse stops a mugging in an alleyway. At Murdoch and McDuffie, Kirsten is clearing out her desk when suddenly Matt walks in. Look, Kirsten, stop. I'll admit I haven't been a good partner, but you shouldn't leave this firm. The clients, they love you. I've just been really busy and... Look, what I'm trying to say is I'm leaving this firm, so you don't have to. Matt leaves. Heather arrives in Fisk's office. Ah, Miss Glenn, I see you have taken the liberty of holding back on your clients, which is much appreciated. That's what I wanted to talk to you about. I feel as though I am compromising my values to work for you. I'm writing this book out of fear that vigilantes are hurting people, but I'm starting to think I am too. Maybe they're not so bad, and maybe I am. So what, are you saying you're quitting becoming an activist for those vigilante freaks? I guess so. You will regret this, Miss Glenn. Matt calls Karen. Hey, Karen, do you have any idea where Frank's been staying lately? We haven't been talking as much, but I know he's back to his old bunker. Oh, okay. How'd your meeting with the anonymous source go? Great, actually. I now have confirmation that Fisk is keeping Jack Duquesne and Commissioner Gallo at Red Hook. Really? I'm going to give you the phone number of Jack's stepdaughter. I've recruited her to our alliance team, whatever you want to call it. You should meet with her. Fisk and Natalia have a meeting in his office. Mr. Fisk, in my absence, you have turned New York to hell, waging war on vigilantes. From my point of view, you're kicking the hand that feeds you. Heroes like Spider-Man and Hawkeye, even the Avengers back in the day, they helped this city. What are you doing to help that isn't more harmful? The vigilante task force barges down Vanessa's door and arrests her, shoving her into a truck. Matt barges down the door to Frank's hideout. Frank stands in his Punisher costume over the sink. Washing the blood off your hands, I see? What are you doing here, Red? I have an offer. Pour me a drink first. In her bedroom, Angela pulls out the white tiger necklace and begins crafting a costume. At Red Hook, Fisk walks into a room where Bullseye is handcuffed. Hello, Mr. Poindexter. I know we've had our differences as of recent times, but I would like to remedy that. I have an offer. One more kill on my behalf, and then you can join my task force and stay out of a cell. How's that sound? Who's the kill? Kate and Lucky walk into Karen's office, where Karen and BB are waiting. Hi, Matt sent me. Hello, Kate, right? You're Jack's niece. Do you know what happened to him? Yes, but I'm afraid it's not good news. Fisk has him somewhere, most likely Red Hook. The plan is that once you and Matt build a strong enough team, you will invade Red Hook and do a rescue mission. Well, we better hurry. Fisk doesn't play around. Matt and Frank sit down, having a drink. So, Frank, how'd you escape Red Hook? Dumbass guards. How about you, Red? How's Karen? We're pretty good. Oh, we know. Little Red's getting some action. So why are you here? Look, I'm trying to put together a team to stop Fisk and rally against the task force. We may not agree on everything, but anything to put that bastard in the grave. I don't know about that, but love the enthusiasm. Finesse sits in the back of a task force truck. Don't take this little lady straight to the Red Hook, driver. We're gonna have some fun with her. Suddenly, there is a bang on the roof. A feminine white tiger scratches the door open and grabs Finesse, narrowly dodging the guards. Who the hell are you? I'm the white tiger. Suddenly, Finesse is shot through the back of the head with a bullet. Kolnoff points the gun at White Tiger, but she scratches at his knee, which allows her to get away. White Tiger rips off her mask to reveal Angela before she starts crying. In his apartment, Cherry accepts the offer to join the anti-vigilante task force. As Heather walks into her office, she drops her key in the doorway. She lays down on the couch and she begins to cry, when suddenly the key is thrown at her neck and she bleeds out. Bullseye stands in a comic-accurate suit in the doorway, smiling. And that brings me to the end of episode 2 of my pre-write for Daredevil Born Again. Make sure you like and subscribe to stay tuned for episode 3 when it is released, hopefully very soon. I'm sorry it's been a bit of a wait for this one, but yeah. Anyways, have a great day. Bye!